Lovely. Amen. Alright, then let me just record this here for just in case the add up one ain't go right.
Recording in progress.
I guess with this now everybody's supposed to be hearing me loud and clear. Great. Alright then. Alright, we don't know what the rest plan on doing, but I plan on get rid of this SBA within an hour because I ain't able no more. So hopefully within an hour time we can sometimes can remember there's not church Wi-Fi. Anyhow, you can hear me, right? It states here that the university is people has asked information technology specialist to design a spreadsheet that will record relevant application and course data of the university for the 2024 academic year. The spreadsheet file should be named UOP applicants. Now it says to create worksheet and name course costs to um, record the cost of the for each program offered by the university. Now I don't know what you guys are seeing in your screen, but um, but what I can see here is this is what, and if I click on new screen share, you see the IT SBA that we filled up a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago, and with that, we had to do a little design on it and so forth in terms of what CSEC really wants. Now it says create a worksheet, name application details to store details of students applying and course details for the different programs. The worksheet should include application number. Now, first thing first, it have to get this course costing that we did, and we want to know how we did it and color. And then we would put these two together. Now we click Margin Center. Within Margin Center now, we will put that there, and then we will color it by doing this, by filling, and this will get we color, and so forth and so forth. And then we can change the font itself by just clicking and dragging on the fonts and then whitening it, right? So that's how you fill and you do the colors for each. So let me just put it back to where it went. So that is how we actually do that part of it. Now say to create another worksheet, name application details to store details of students applying and course details for different programs. The worksheet should include the application number, and the application number, this the application details, and the application number should use formats as UOP 24CS01, and that's when you for computer science and IT and so on. So we type it into that format, and we made sure that it was in order. Make sure that you have a different nationality. You add in your own type of stuff inside of it, right? So yeah. Yes, from there now it says the personal information, um the fortis student should be inserted, included the first, last, and DOB, gender, and age. So all these things should have been for the for the for the application details that was there. So with that being said, um, it should be good there. It says see the date of application. Application forms will be available from September 1, 2023 to March 31st, 2024. And we had to make sure that we got those applications between that and 2004, 2024. Just let me make sure. Yes, we had to make sure that people had their application available from September 1, which is here, straight to after the 31st of March, sent to the 31st of March 2024. The nationality, the application fee, the course of applied, course code, pass, maths, and English, and also numbers of subject pass, which we also see around here. Great. So we typed in all this information. Then we decorate the top here, and we put the whole top in the entire. To do this, to do the entire blue thing, we just need to drag across, and we could just put it in a different thing and that, and see it moving as it goes, right? But we didn't do that. We just did the light stuff. Good. So secondly, we had to make a copy of the application details worksheet, then we name it filter for late application. To filter for late application, the worksheet should be filtered to show date of application that is after 31st of March 2024. Now we can see when we put filter here, we have to filter all date that was actually after March 2024. How do we do that? So we just sort of have to click sort and filter here, do our little filter, we filter, so we come down here around, click sort and filter, click what we are actually filtering, right? And then click the date filter, custom filter, and then we go to the actual date which we wanted mainly from what? From, oh, we wanted files after March 2024. So after that, with that now, just now I think I got it wrong here. Oh, sorry. Yes. So after we selected everything, this is where we filter. We select what we want to filter. Just now. Let me go. This is the filter. Select what we wanted to filter. We see this plus sign here. Then we add. This is our filter. And we want to date filters. And we put after. And it's really after the 31st of March 2024 we wanted to filter for. So we go down here, we select whatever we had to select, and we get that. and this is when we get what we really selected to do, and that's how we actually filter for lead application using a modern filter. Right, so let me just make sure this live stream is going good. So yes, so now it says to make another application details worksheet and rename it as mod application details. Right, so this here the application fee has to be increased by 15% and we add the appropriate formula to reflect the change. Then we modify all decimal values to 1 decimal point. Right, so first we are here, we have to put it in mode application details. Now we have to really increase the application fee. As you can see, the application fee at the starting, if we go to application details, was already 7.5. Now we have to increase it by 15%. What do? We have to get a appropriate um an appropriate formula, and this is the formula that is being used. So because we are really we have to really get the course cost and the application fee from the other table. We actually put equal course cost, and we're getting from a $8. Now A8, you might wonder what's that. A8 would go back straight back to down here, right? Application cost. A8 was still back down here from the start, and this is where we get the whole table with course cost back again. So it's course cost from A8, and then you that $sign is being multiplied by that 15%, and from that now you would actually press enter and you would get that, right? That is how it's connected. That's the formula. That's how it goes. So that's how you increase it. And they want it to be modified by $1 now this is how you do the $. You have it here, you can put that another $sign or take another $sign. That's how you get $sign by here. Here's the current thing. You increase the decimal or decrease the decimal, right? Next thing it wanted us to do, insert a column named approved status, and after the last column that contains data, the information in the column should be approved or not approved. An applicant will be approved if they have 5 subjects and more and pass maths and English. So we have to also use something that has that kind of data inside. And also we have to sort the mod application detail worksheet in descending order by nationality and ascending order by course applied for. In a screenshot, we have to put a screenshot of that also. So let's see about the approved and not approved first. Let's just get back to it. So we put an approved status or not. Here now, we have to really get what's going on. So to get approved or not approved, they're really saying here that you are approved once you have 5 subjects or more and pass maths and English. So you had to say if the formula had to be I think it's a this is a if function, the if function, and the if function has to get certain criteria, and we say if and remember you put in both, right? N2 is larger than 5 and M2 is equal to yes. You have to, this is be the logical test, this is logical test in blue, and the value, if the value is true, it would be approved, right? So if the value is true, if it's also n2 which is larger than 5 that we see right here with 9, it's larger than 5, and if it's m2 which is yes, it will be approved if it's true, but if it's false, it's not approved. And in this case, when we type here now, it will type as approved. Why it is not approved? Because this m3 here is actual false. There is no logical 2 there's it's n3, it's less than 5, so it cannot be approved. Remember, you have to get all 2. Even though you pass maths and English, you have to get all 2, so you're not approved. That's just it. Good. Then we have to sort this here by the nationality, right? How do we sort it by nationality? And then in descending order, sort by nationality, and ascending order by course applied for. Good. In descending order, we get our custom sort, and this is where the whole table will come up here, and you want to know what you're sorting by. In this case, I can add a level and I can sort by another story. I don't want to add this, I delete it. But in this case, now when you press custom sort, you get your nationality, cell values, and the nationality. They will immediately detect that, and they will, and then you will select if you want to go from A to Z or Z to A. But they wanted that in descending order, you put that in descending, and the course applied for they wanted in ascending order, and so will Excel do it for you. And as you can see, nationalities are actually in descending order, right? And the other one, which was course applied for, is in ascending order, because you can see it's from A and then it come down, right? Great. Then now you had to insert another column named total fees to be paid. And this is saying after approval status, use a function to insert from the application fee for applicants that are not approved, or application fee added to the course of course for approved applicants. In this case, once you're approved, you have to add the application fee, and once you're not approved, you only have to pay the application fee. Now you can see the set in a kind of way that once you're approved, you're adding the application fee to the course that you applied for. You see, course that he applied for, he or she applied for, is $225,000. But now this actual course, the costs for the entire thing, including the price for the including the price of the course and the including the price of the course and the price for the course and the application fee is added here. But if you're not approved, then that price will remain for the application fee. So what do? We're going to follow this actual formula that is here, and I think I use the ifs function for this. There are other functions you can use, but I believe I use the ifs for this, where we get all two. You see, so use the ifs. Logical test 1, logical test 2, if value is true. Logical test 2, and then that's logical test if value is true, and that's that. And then we're gonna get 3 if we want. So I'm saying that if O2, right, which is right here, is approved, then add I1 and add I2 and G2 together, which was right here. I2 and G2, right? They must be added together, right? And if O2 is not approved, then put it as I2. And with that now, I got that. And then I dragged it straight down using this here. Then I drag it down, and then everything else become everything else. So you can see how Excel makes life easier by just following what it's really saying. So it's really saying if O2 was approved, it would have been I2 plus G2. It would have been the course cost plus the application cost, and it's just equal to O2 alone, which is just, if O2 would just be equal, if any O2 here or any other thing was equal to not approved, it would be equal to I2 alone, which is just the application fee. And that is what happened with everything here, because you can see O3 here now, it was not approved. They only could have put this one here, I3, because that's what you put when you're not approved. So yes. Next, we had to insert a function 2 rows below the application number that counts the number of persons that apply for a course. Now that I believe would be the counter function, and that had to come somewhere here. We put total, and we have that here. Counter for the amount of people, we just count the amount of application number, because that makes sense. Because remember, application numbers don't really represent the people, right? And then press enter, and you see about 40 people registered in total. Create a pivot total showing the total fees to be paid by nationality, and the pivot table should also show the number of subjects applied for by each nationality. So pivot table is here. The pivot table is this table over here, this entire table, right? It's supposed to be paid by nationality. Now if we actually go down, actually put it plus sign, we'd actually get to see how much in total they paid for this, for their courses by nationality, right? Now how do we get a pivot table to do that? How do we get that? That's our question, right? So we gathered everything together. I believe we gather every single thing. Start the pivot table. We get the range that we want to actually put down, and the table and the range would have been the range from application details, right? And then from the application details, you would have put what you want to put here in the existing worksheet. And then the location pivot table would have been down here. You press OK, and that's when it would give you that. To get the table now, you would have to take what you get from the you would actually have to go now to pivot chart, and the pivot chart would have put the ranging table, and in this case now, this would have been the range that you wanted here. So it would have start from A3 and at, because if I put A3 through B8, it should be able to give me what I want. So tell me to choose a chart, I will have to design it. To build it, you see, I would have to choose. So you see now, they give me, after I said I want A3 to be 8, then they give me it over here, and I select what I want, nationality, total sum to be paid, and then they will give me graphs, and I will have to choose what kind of graph I want. And in this case, you might want your own little paragraph for your own little pie chart. In this case, I want a pie chart, right? So I would go here, but because I think I already got pie chart, it would not give me one. I will go there or change. I will go here now, change it to pie, put that there, and then put that there, and then that will give me that. I can put it in that if I want, or anything, but that's how you do it. And now I will just escape out of that and return to my original thing that I had. So that is it for spreadsheets. We now move on to database.